You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show podcast on the Ace and TJ family.
When you have damage to your home from fire, water, or mold, the only place you need to call is Paul Davis Restoration.
This is no time for second best. Go to acetj.com/Paul Davis or call 980-326-1606.
All of the things you need to know if you want to be cool. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
Something is happening in Alaska. We'll fill you in. It is the top trending topic this morning. But Pfizer has doubled down and said they believe that a third, a booster COVID vaccine shot will probably be necessary. They expect to sell $34 billion of coronavirus vaccines this year. So I don't know. Should we be listening? Or should we be listening to them when they're like, "Oh, you definitely need a third"? They're just trying to sell more shots,
Right.
aren't they?
Well, but I don't know. Here's the thing. Because it did come together so quickly,
Yeah.
the fact they've gotten this far in as little amount of time as they have is remarkable. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of okay, if they come back and need a third shot, maybe they're improving. There are variants. Things change. You got to keep working, because that's how these things typically work. That's why the flu shot doesn't work for everybody every year, because you get a different strain of the flu every year. To me, it's not that big a deal. That's just kind of we're learning more as we go, because we're working at a high rate of speed here with something that's ever changing.
Yeah. Very possibly.
Like they got new information. They're making some alterations. Hey, you might need a third shot to get it done.
Yeah.
It's free.
It's true.
The people at these drug companies are miracle workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible what they've done as quickly as they've done it, even though there are some issues and all that kind of stuff.
And they get demonized in our culture by political people. And I think a lot of that is undeserved.
Yeah. Today is just a remarkable day. It's National Lasagna Day. Ooh. It's National Chicken Wing Day.
Yeah.
And it's National Chili Dog Day.
What? A trifecta right there.
I mean, you create the perfect meal. A piece of lasagna, a couple hot wings, and a chili dog.
Give me all that.
Give me all that.
All that, honey. All that.
I think this is a perfect day. And kind of related, Steakums is trending this morning because they tweeted this. Steakums, if you don't know, it's a frozen meat brand. You can make Philly cheesesteaks at home. Okay, it's time to talk about societal distrust in experts and institutions, the rise of misinformation, cultural polarization, and how to work towards some semblance of mutually agreed upon information before we splinter into irreconcilable realities. And everybody's saying, Steakums, shut up. Shut up. We're not interested. Whatever you're trying to push here, I don't know. I don't know if this is a social media intern or whoever they hired to just become relevant for a second. Because
it's like, hey, you're Steakums.
You're Steakums.
Be Steakums.
Yeah, we love Steakums. You're great.
Yeah, don't do too much.
You're doing too much.
You're doing too much right now.
Thank you, Alexis. That's the you're doing too much.
Steakums, you're doing too much.
Damn.
Y'all need to chill.
My God.
How do you prepare Steakums?
You could do it a couple of ways. Mostly in the skillet. You add a little bit of water, put the lid on it, it steams, and then after that water evaporates, you take off the lid and then kind of brown it up a little bit. But it is frozen, thinly sliced steak.
It's raw, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just raw frozen meat?
Yeah.
Can you make a Philly cheesesteak sandwich out of it?
You could make a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah. Steakums. Been around for a long time, but nobody was trying to hear this all this stuff.
Be Steakums.
Just be
That's
great.
all we want from you.
Exactly. There was an 8.2 magnitude earthquake in Alaska overnight here, which prompted a lot of tsunami warnings. That T is actually not silent. And that's dissipated now. They don't think, tsunami will happen. But an 8.2 magnitude earthquake in Alaska, very scary stuff. So that is what's happening this morning. That is what's now trending.
Okay. There is something that has made national news in Mamou, Louisiana. Now, Ace and I are from Louisiana, not from Mamou, Louisiana. That's in the southern part of the state where the Cajuns live. But anytime something like this makes the national news, we have to shine a spotlight on it and give Riggins an opportunity to make fun of us. So we'll do that next.
The Ace and TJ family is always on your phone on the Papa John's Ace and TJ app. Available at the Apple App Store, Google Play, and Amazon Marketplace. Coming up tomorrow on the Ace and TJ Show.
You know what it is. The world famous Friday morning weekend blast off happens tomorrow at this time on the Ace and TJ Show. Officially kicking off your weekend for every member of the Ace and TJ radio family.
Too much to do today.
Too much to do to pick the Blast Off song?
That and Adam's going to be here. Rob just handed us a list of about, let's see, 5,000 commercials to record.
Not 5,000.
Oh. Just trying to work on a fish sandwich. That's all I'm trying to do. Okay. Ace and I were born and raised in Louisiana. Don't be jealous. Riggins admitted to us a couple of years ago that he always assumed that anytime somebody mentions something about Louisiana, he pictures everybody being poor.
Sorry.
Yeah. So he has, that image of Louisiana. And then we get stories like this that hit and go nationwide to dispel all of the stereotypes in Riggins' mind. This story out of Evangeline Parish in South Louisiana, which is there's a little town called Mamou. And in Mamou, there rests the future site of T-Boy's Swinger Trailer Park.
A trailer park for couples
for
that
swingers.
are into the swinging lifestyle.
Right.
Okay?
Their motto, bring your house and share your spouse.
Right on, dude. Hell yeah.
Give them some credit for having a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Bring your house and share your spouse.
Yeah, and the guy that's running it says, you can come to Mamou for many good things. This is going to be one of them. Live free and don't be scared of it. There's a big community of it. I think it's a bunch of them aren't shy. The ones that are shy, to hell with them. Roll with it. It's a good thing compared to most things, meaning the swinging.
Okay.
So they can't keep people out if you're not a swinger, but then I guess why would you want to live in a trailer park where everybody else is a swinger and you're not? That seems like it would be weird.
Mm-hmm. It says that right now it's just an empty plot of land about 80 miles west of Baton Rouge, but the guy running it plans to add a nude pool, nude yoga studio, a poker hall for strip poker, and a, quote, key party cabana.
Key party cabana.
It says, they have a huge sign, a banner that says future home of T-Boy's Swinger Trailer Park. They have a number to text, and then it says, please include a picture of your spouse for approval.
Yeah. He said that he put that in there kind of as a joke, but then people started sending all kinds of pictures, he said. Okay, I think maybe this is a joke, that he's just pulling everybody's leg, because the story is done and there is nothing out there. He's just got a banner on the side of an abandoned looking little shop or a barn or something out in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
They haven't broken ground on anything. Yeah. But he's doing the interview on the news and he's being funny, but he's keeping a straight face through the whole thing.
And it may be a great marketing campaign to get people interested and excited about moving here, because he's getting all of this publicity now and he hasn't done a thing yet but purchased the land.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he might have this thing full.
I'm reminded of when they opened up the Margaritaville retirement community in Florida. There was a line of people before the houses were even built, hours long, because people were so excited to move into Margaritaville community. Yeah. I don't see anybody out here itching to get into the T-Boy Swinger Trailer Park.
He said that they've been getting calls from as far away as Pennsylvania. People from Arkansas are calling. He said that people are first thinking that it's a joke or it's that the number is not real that he's publicizing. He said we've gotten some calls from Pennsylvania, Arkansas, all around Acadiana, which is in that South Louisiana area, all around Mamou, Ville Platte, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Slidell, so all of South Louisiana as well as these other states. Now, I don't know if it's where you a trailer park where you put mobile homes where you're living, or if it's a camper, like a campsite, for travel trailers and stuff. I don't know which one it's going to be.
Could be a little bit of both. But either way, maybe will they have to build a privacy fence all the way around it? Like, would the whole thing have to be enclosed by a privacy fence so you can't see the pool or any of that if everybody's going to be naked all the time?
The yoga studio. Like, that looks definitely like a place where you put a yoga studio at.
Yeah, right. We're doing yoga.
Yeah, like, okay, sure.
Why is
you
everything
are.
nude? Are swingers automatically nude all the time?
Yeah, like strip poker.
I guess at T-Boys Swingers Trailer Park they will be.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have to be, but they can
You
be.
have
if
the
they
option.
choose. Yeah.
They're going to be hot. This woman, I mean, they show a picture in the news. She's got a coat hanger tattoo that says 420. It's like, hell yeah. Etch it into my skin. 420. It's really nice artwork. She looks to be about 50 or 60. Check it out. It's 420.
She's
Part
got
of
a,
T-Boy Swinger Trailer Park. Oh, my God.
she's got a couple other etched in tattoos there. It's like a trident.
Yeah.
in her
Like a
arm.
trident.
Right underneath the 420, she's got trident.
I'm like, girl, what you got going on?
And why is 420 written at about a 37-degree angle on her arm? It's just
It may have been done on 420 one year.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the person that did it was high as a satellite. I'm going to tell you what, though, whether you're into the swinger life or not, if this comes to fruition, I bet you could go to T-Boys Swingers Trailer Park at any time and have some of the best food you could imagine. Because they'll be out there cooking, tailgating. I mean, there will be more sharing of Cajun delicacies than there will be sharing of Cajun genitalia.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Would you go to a party at one of the Swingers Trailer Park, Riggins?
No.
Just to go to a party there?
No.
You keep your clothes on.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah. No, of course not.
No?
No.
Would you, Alexis?
Yeah, for entertainment. I just want to watch.
And the food? I know you
Yeah,
would.
I wanna
Ace.
check it
Go,
out.
like, if they're going to have some food, yeah, sign me
Yeah.
up.
Did you have to ask Ace if he was going to come?
Right. But I know I would go.
I don't mean like for that reason.
I'll go watch.
I would go to a Swingers Trailer Park in Louisiana.
You're a liar.
I
You're just
would.
lying.
I would because I like visiting with Ace's mom.
Oh man.
Oh, Ace was like, oh, man. You're horrible.
My mama got Alzheimer's. She goes ahead about it.
Ace and TJ.
Boy,
Where are you going? To see Ace's mama?
That's horrible.
that's horrible.
Okay.
God.
I have been faced with a situation and nobody believes me. Everybody thinks I'm ridiculous. And I'm sure everybody listening will think that I'm ridiculous as well and think that I'm way off with this.
Who thinks you're ridiculous now?
Everybody I've mentioned this to,
Okay.
this situation. So explain it to you next.
Ace and TJ. This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Hello. Yay. Okay, I was reluctant to even bring this up because I know I'm going to get mocked and people are going to think that I'm full of myself or whatnot. And I am not. I am full of other people. I'm full of everybody but myself is who I'm full of. I'm full of the people. You okay, Rick? You choking? I always point out when, and most of the time I'm being silly and, going over the top with things, like saying that I was the first person to ever write, "Wash me" on a dirty car. That was a joke. Or when I said I was the model for the road signs for the school crossing.
You did not tell people that.
Yeah. Like where you're carrying your books across the street. That, it's the guy and the girl. I said I was the guy in that stick figure picture. I did the model for that. But when I say things like I was the first person in the public to draw attention to the fact that the word amazing was getting overused.
That's legit.
Yeah, and then they start doing bits about it, and comedians pick up on it and all that. Now, I don't say that they stole that from me. I just say in those situations that I was the first to do that, right? I pointed it out first. But when watching a clip from Conan O'Brien's show the other night, one of the A-listers that he had on the show, a top comedian, top comedic actor, delivered a line that got a huge laugh, and I feel like this person stole this joke from me. It's Zach Galifianakis. And here is the clip. Conan O'Brien was asking him what kind of fans come up to him and talk to him in public.
Do you notice that there's a kind of, like, it's a certain kind of person that notices you more than...
Well, it's never anybody wearing a doctor smock. It's always somebody, like, with a Who Farted t-shirt.
It's funny.
And since 1984, I've been making that joke, and I got the joke about the Who Farted T-shirt from seeing that T-shirt on the movie The Revenge of the Nerds in 1984. So you say, well, how could Zach Galifianakis know that? Because Zach Galifianakis is from North Carolina, and we are huge on the radio all over North Carolina.
There's virtually nowhere in the state of North Carolina he can go, except the major area of Raleigh, where we can be heard.
Even in parts of that area. Yeah. So I just know in my heart that he heard me say that on the radio, and he thought, well, that was a good line. And I'm not saying it like, oh, he's a thief. I say it as, more of a, hey, that's cool. Yeah. But when I tell people that, like Alexis is looking at me like right now, like,
You don't believe this at all, Alexis?
Yeah, a whole lot.
Oh.
But you know what? If you truly believe it with your whole little heart, then I'm happy for you.
Will Ferrell came in when he came in. We did the whole thing with him when he was in our town making the movie Talladega Nights, talking about how he listened on the radio to us and was pulling out things that we had said and things like that. Because, I made up the Who Farted T-shirt reference in that way to use it exactly the way he used it. Now, at best, say he's never heard me say that or whatever, and he did it on his own. Then that tells me that great minds think alike, because he is funny. He's very funny.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Either way, it should be flattering.
Now, he's a stinking radical liberal that I'd probably never want to have a conversation with, but he is funny.
Yeah.
Tell him I said, oh, you heard me, Zach. I know you're listening.
God.
Yeah, Zach.
See?
I believe
Put that between two ferns.
Have you told Jody this?
Mm-hmm.
What'd she say about it?
Same thing you're saying. Mockery. Okay, get over yourself. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if anybody sees Zach Galifianakis, because he's probably not up at this early hour listening.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do when we see Zach
Please give
Galifianakis?
me instructions now, TJ. Thank you.
Tell him that he's welcome.
Yeah, okay.
TJ said you're welcome for the funny line that got you a huge laugh on the Conan O'Brien show.
Oh, God, please let somebody run into Zach
please.
Galifianakis. Please.
Yeah.
Please do it. Please.
Welcome.
Like I said, put that between two ferns and smoke it.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Oh, God.
That's all I'm saying about it.
You a whole mess.
Okay, but we have a burglar that had a very special accomplice with her when she burgled somebody's home. And there's a reason why that special accomplice has made the national news. We'll tell it to you next.
There's more of the Ace and TJ Show coming up.
I can't wait.
Coming up on the Ace and TJ family's Share Funny.
Ooh, today is Thursday, meaning One Star Script Club reviews.
Yes.
You better come get them while they last.
The best day of the week.
Riggins said they're running out. There's a finite number of script clubs in America, meaning there is a finite number of 1-star reviews.
Maybe we could start going to 1- and 2-star reviews. Would that open us up to some new experiences if we include 2-star strip club reviews?
Thought we could go London, but the accent doesn't work in London. It's like it wouldn't make sense.
So that is live at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on the Ace and TJ app, and then download it as a podcast at your leisure after that. A 28-year-old North Carolina woman, according to the police, broke into a house and stole some pills. Well, it says medication, but you got to figure she's not stealing like amoxicillin liquid for the kids.
If you're stealing medication,
baby's got an ear infection, you're not stealing.
You're right. If you're stealing medication, you're stealing pills. You call them pills. I mean,
she also got a power saw, coins, knives, socks, and jewelry.
The socks.
I don't know.
That's a crackhead move if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I mean, this is crackhead written all over it. You steal socks.
Look at that list of things that she stole. Socks. Socks seems like the outlier.
Yeah. However, she did have a partner in this caper. Her accomplice is her 7-month-old son.
Oh, man. No. Now, granted.
Oh, wait, did that take the fun out of it?
At 7 months, luckily, the child won't remember this. So is it really all that bad?
Yeah, but, I guess she didn't have a babysitter. She had a job to do.
Yeah.
Poor baby, introducing him to the life of crime.
Never. That's one of those you look back and go, never had a chance.
Never had a chance.
That kid was doing.
He did his first.
He was doing robberies
at 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah.
Strapped to her chest. That's how I envision it.
Yeah.
He strapped a little baby thing in her chest.
Yeah, the deputies found her at the scene. So
She didn't do a very good job.
they're like, oh, you brought a baby to a robbery.
Oh, cool.
Bless.
Yeah.
Where was this at?
Marion, North Carolina.
Oh,
close.
I've been there.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you steal some pills?
Yeah, I did. I was the baby.
Coming up on Now Trending with Riggins.
Popeyes introduced their chicken nuggets this week, and now they've gone one extra step to end the chicken sandwich wars. Details and Now Trending in less than 10 minutes.
At 7, 8, and 9 Eastern every weekday, Riggins brings you Now Trending. Get the latest trending topics before they break. More Ace and TJ Show coming up.
Now serving B24 at DMV window number 7.
Okay, Jim, we're next in line. Perfect, Jim. Things are going very smoothly. You remember the cell phone bill?
Yes, and the birth certificate.
Nice. We'll have a real ID in no time. That's right. Ready to fly to Carla's graduation and then the big game. Real great work, Jim. You too, Jim.
Excuse me, are you talking to yourself?
Now serving B25 at window number 10.
That's our cue, Jim. Excuse us.
Talk yourself into Real ID readiness by May 3rd, 2023. Make a plan at dhs.gov/RealID.